is going to be an all levels class. We're just going to go through a couple games and open rounds, and you guys can experience what it's like to train here. And yeah. Okay guys, so we're going to start with a single leg game, but from our knees. But we're just going to kind of go over an idea real fast. So I'm giving you the option if you want to kind of cheat your way into a drill or not. It's up to you. So what I mean is you can set up the shot. We're going to have Ian get a whizzer, get to his knees, both knees, and this is the starting position. So it's your choice if you want to start from the low single on both knees. I personally would. But if you want to kind of work your shot, how it looks and feels like on your knees, it's up to you. So if you'd like, you can start the game here. Boom. He's going to go to his knees. And once we're in this position, this is the starting position. Rotate. So starting position is double knees down. My hands are connected around one of his legs. He has his arm over my armpit in a whizzer, and I'm going to have my knees on the floor. My job as the attacking player is to either get behind or on top of my partner. So I can do this by either getting myself behind his elbows. It doesn't have to be with my head. It can also be just moving my arms out of the way to get behind my partner's elbows and get behind him. If I get a chest to back connection with my hands connected anywhere around my partner, I win. I don't need to put hooks in. It doesn't need to look like anything other than my chest on his back with my hands connected. Or I can get on top of my partner. Again, this can look any type of way, but one thing that'll always make your job easier is engaging with that secondary leg. So this can be by collecting the second leg, running him over it. This can be by rolling him over you, collecting the second leg as well. Any way at all, if you get on top of your partner, you win the game. The defensive player, you have two ways to win. It can be by completely disengaging and facing, break all connections, negate me from getting behind or on top. Or it can be by getting a front headlock, which just means your hands are connected around my head and arm, and freeing your leg from my hands. So just getting the front headlock is not enough. You have to free your leg from my hands. So one last time, attacking player, this is the starting position, double knees down, my hands connected. I can win by getting behind my partner, hands connected, or on top of my partner by collecting the second leg in any way. Defensive player, you win by freeing your leg, facing with no connections, not letting me get behind or on top. Or you can connect your hands around my head and arm, free your leg, and also win the game. Anytime somebody wins, you switch who's attacking and who's defending. Everybody got it? On three, 1, 2, 3. So this idea, I had asked Greg Souders, go ahead guys, previously about an idea where I said, what if we started the game after I arm drag somebody and whatever reference you want, maybe my head touches their shoulder, my chest touches their back, and then the game starts. And he mentioned this idea of easy in, easy out, which is essentially what I was already proposing to him. He isn't a proponent of this, but to be honest, neither am I. But a lot of our guys always want to find a way to sneak in some sort of a drill. So this is kind of a cheeky way to sneak in a drill. But if you notice, you can see everybody right now, nobody's even starting from the standing position. I think because they see there's not much value in it. But for that one guy who wants to drill a single leg, here's a cheap way to sneak in a useless movement. Great job. Get on top, get behind. Easy. Nice, good idea, Simon. Keep moving, circle behind. Watch your foot. Nice. Get your hands involved more. I know you're supposed to not get base, but you gotta have your hands involved on them. Me, dog. I see you, son. Cool, let me get your back. All right, guys, our next game, there's gonna be levels to the game. So in order to move to the second level, you have to finish the first level, all right? So there's gonna be 3 total levels, but I'll go over them now. So I'm gonna start on my partner's back, my chest on their back, my hands connected anywhere I'd like, as long as they're connected around my partner's shoulders. So that could be double unders, underneath the armpits, or over under, one over the arm, one under the arm, whatever you want. My job as the person on the back is simply to puncture 2 hooks. If I get both my hooks, my feet in front of his hips, I win the game. If I make 2 hooks happen the first round, the second time I start with 1 hook, and then I'm simply looking to get the second hook in. If I make that happen on the second level, the third level, I start with 2 hooks, and I'm looking for submission. I can now disconnect my hands, do whatever I'd like to look for a submission. Defensive player, does that make sense for everybody? For the attacking player? So I start with no hooks. If I get 2 in, the second time I start with 1 hook. If I get that hook in, the third time I start with both hooks. Is that clear? Cool. Defensive player, for the first 2 levels, so when I have no hooks and 1 hook, you're not allowed to use your hands. Your hands have to be on my hands. This is a good habit to develop. I think quite often when we're trying to get the back, people remove their hands from the hands to defend the hooks. And this is a big problem. And you see it time and time again, because now it allows access to your neck, or I could even start to submit. You moving your submit the arms. So you moving your hands away from your body creates extension, space between the elbows. That's always bad. So we need to learn how to defend them from putting their hooks, their feet in front of our hips, without moving our hands from theirs. So the first 2 levels is for that purpose. He has to keep his hands on mine, and he's gonna try to prevent me from puncturing hooks by closing this gap at his hip. He can do that with his elbows, or he can do that with his knee to his chest, any combination. He can do that with the mat. If he hides his hip to the mat, it might be difficult for me to put my hooks in. Anything he wants, but he can't use his hands, okay? Once I get to the third level, where I start with 2 hooks, now it's a regular background where it's just submit or escape. Everybody understand? Am I missing anything? Yes, the defensive player. You win by turning and facing. Now there's one exception. You have to have 2 hands on one of the hands for it to count. Because if you don't, then you're breaking the rule of having no hands on them. The only time this is allowed is on the 3rd level. So for rounds 1 and 2, he can turn and face, but he has to have 2 hands on an arm. Same thing if he goes the other way. He has to have 2 hands on an arm to turn. You ain't gonna win like that. Turn and face. Make sense? Cool. Anybody have any questions? So again, we're trying to work on the skill of getting our hooks in while they keep their hands on our hands. And defensively, we're trying to keep our hands on theirs to prevent choking while blocking them from advancing their position. And then the 3rd round is just so we can work on submitting from the back and escaping from the back. Everybody understand? Just to be clear, if at any point they're looking at you, you're not in a chest to back, the round is over. We're gonna keep the same person on the back for 3 minutes and then switch. Everyone's good? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice, Steve. Great movement, Justice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nice. Just don't forget you have to have 2 hands on one of his, all right? Nice, Liz. Let's go. Liz back in the house, baby. The OGs. Let the cat fights begin, baby. Great D, Steve. Great D, great D. Kumar, try to keep your back to the mat. Like, don't be in the middle. That's how you get clocked in the head, you know? Just chilling in the war zone. Keep your head next to his, Steve. Tight. Hey guys, we're gonna go towards a guarded position now.
Thanks. I was inside my rash.
You sick, bro?
No.
You sick?
No. Swear.
All right, let me get you. You gonna sneeze again?
Maybe. Good. Good.
Let me get you on your knees, bro. If you sneeze on me, I swear to God, dude. Oh my God, look at the light. All right, that helps. All right, I feel like is that a Spanish thing?
It's a song.
Yeah, that's some white things. All right, we're gonna start with our top player. So it's a guarded game. It's meant for the guarded player, and then we're gonna switch it and load it to the top player of the next game, okay? But for right now, we're gonna start in half guard, so my leg on the bottom or in between the top player's legs, but I wanna have a specific position for our top leg. We call this knee shield. So I want my knee to stay as a barrier between me and the top player until I wanna move it. So you shouldn't let it get collapsed, and you shouldn't let it get out of the way. You wanna keep it between you and the top player. The bottom player, we have a few ways to win. I can win by getting on top of my partner, getting behind my partner. So again, anytime I want to get behind somebody, I have to get behind their elbows. So as a general rule for this position, if I can get his hands, oh man, I see you're fighting it, dude.
Good, I'm good.
If I can get his hands to one side, by definition, I'll be behind his elbows and it'll lead to me getting behind them. And again, just because I'm practicing the skill of getting behind them, I don't need hooks. As long as I get a chest to back connection and my hands are connected, I win the game. Or I can get on top of my partner. This can be in any way. I can move them same way as before, engage with the second leg, roll them. I can bring a foot to the inside, make connections, and become the top player. Anything you want. So those are two ways, get on top or get behind. We can also win by entangling a leg. So this can be by me getting underneath a leg, pulling it to the side, and as long as I get my foot and knee together or feet together around a hip, I win the game. It doesn't have to be the far leg. It could also be the near leg. If I find ways to get my feet to the inside here and connect to his hips, I can win that as well. So get on top, get behind, or entangle a leg. Is the job clear for the bottom player? We're gonna add one more way to win. So I shouldn't have asked if it's clear yet, but I'm gonna add one more way to win. Yeah, I just wanna kind of give this idea. So just like in the beginning of the class, if I get to a front headlock with my hands connected around his arm and his head, it could even be double arms, like a chest wrap. The game is still on until I get to a traditional front headlock, like both my knees on the floor. But the reason I wanted to kind of take this to make this the last win condition so everybody knows, is because you can use this to get to the other win conditions. So maybe I get to this position where I cover his head, I can use this to get on top of my partner, right? Or I can use this behind my partner. Does that make sense? So just wrapping their head and arm isn't enough. I have to either get to the position where my knees are on the floor in a traditional front headlock, or I can use that to get on top or behind. So one more time, bottom player, get behind your partner to win, get on top of your partner to win, entangle a leg to win, or get to a traditional front headlock, or use the front headlock to get on top or get behind or entangle a leg if you can. Does that make sense? What you got, Jemmer? What the hell? What does that have to do with anything? It's like, what if you poke him in the eyes? So like I'm here and I get an arm lock Is this a win condition? Okay. Is this a win condition? Jemmer, this might be your last question of the day. Make it good. Top player, you win by getting the knee out of the way and connecting your hands around their shoulders, head and arm, or double unders. Everybody understand? Yeah. The only limit for the top player, you must keep one knee on the floor at all times. Jimmy, you get one next game, all right, bro? That's a gimme. On 3, 1, 2, 3. I forgot to tell him the flip-flop, but now you know, flip-flop. I did say it? Oh, nice. Maybe I didn't forget. My boy Steve, you always got my back, bro. Watch your space, gentlemen, watch your space. Very nice though, Nick, very nice. Bottom player, entangle legs, get on top, get behind. Give yourself ideas of where to go, focus. Get his knee out of the way, Nick. Nice, Olga. It's like Liz never left, yo. It's like you never left. Hell yeah, it's like my life. Ness wakes up at 4 a.m. with me watching shit. Nice, Ian. Very nice. Ian, focus on fighting hands just like when you wrestle, bro. 2-on-1s, it's the same hand fight. Drags, ducks, pulls. Get your hands back, Sean. Can't win without your hand. Good. That's nice. Nice, Simon, nice. Good, Sean. Get your hand back, good. Get on your knees if you'd like. Yeah, I like that. Use your knee shield to push him away. Hand fight now, hand fight. Good. Move the things in the way. Really nice. Get your hand back, Sean. Start reminding yourself. Circle it, yeah. Very nice, Simon, very nice. Keep him away with your knee shield, Sean. Use your hand to move that hand from your hips. That's great, great job. Again. Nice idea, I like that. Nice, Steve, get past that knee. That's a dub, bro, that's a dub. It's a win, good job. Nice. What I love about this is we've been in class for 30 minutes and we've used the majority of the class to actually train positions. I think it's really important to coach. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I feel really good coaching everybody through their tasks. And I think it helps to guide them as they're doing it in real time versus just letting them figure it out. Contrary to everyone's popular opinion, I'm coaching everyone individually as best I can. So yeah, this is hard to scale to a large room, but for my room, it's perfect. Great job, everybody. Like I said, we're switching the focus now. The previous game, the focus was on the bottom player. They're working on using their knee shield to advance their position. But now we're going to take all their tools away and we're going to give the top player tools. So now the bottom player, your only job is to keep your knee or knees in between us, just like before, working on your knee shield. If I move the knee shield out of the way, use your hands as the second layer of defense to bring that knee back and vice versa. If I move your hands, use your knee to keep them out of the way. And just continuously keep frames, whether it's feet, knees, hands, elbows, between us. Everyone's good? Top player, we're trying to get past their knee shield. For this game, you're allowed to stand up now. If you stand, though, everything we do, we have to maintain one leg in the middle. My job is to move the knee out of the way to get a chest to chest and connect my hands around the shoulders, whether it be double underhooks underneath the armpits or around the head and arm. It can also be chest to back if for any reason he exposes his back on me. If I connect my hands around the head and arm or double underhooks, I also win the game. We are going to kind of limit ourselves to focusing on a specific skill. If I am to stand, I don't want to be up here for too long, right? I don't want it to turn into passes from my feet. but I can use standing to move the knee out of the way. So we're trying to kind of create this culture of like camping, meaning making them carry my weight to move the knee out of the way. So there's a few ideas I want us to focus on. We can bring knees together, and this can allow us to find space to free our legs if we want to get past and get chest to chest or chest to back. So think about making their knees come together, right? Or we can separate knees to create space for my chest to chest connection. But a few things I want us to think about. If my weight is on my heels, or my weight, more importantly, if my weight's not on my partner, there's no reason for them to ever extend and push me away. So as we're playing the game, we have to give them reasons to want us farther away. So if I can make him carry my weight over time, what this typically looks like is, which one is it? Which one is this? Concave or convex? This is convex, right? And this is concave. Come on, baby. We educated, dog. So if I'm convex, meaning like I kind of arch my back, kind of like a bad girl position, you know what I mean? If I'm here and I make him carry my weight over time, he might want to push me away. And if he pushes me away, we can find opportunities to get past the knee. And then the opposite is true. If I do like the weird girl, right? And I move the knee out of the way, this might be more of me moving versus them moving. So you have to play this game of both, okay? So think about the shape of your torso and hips in regards to them carrying your weight. The second thing I want us to think about is getting to the end of the lever. A lot of times we focus on moving the knee. Focus your hands on getting to the end of the lever. This makes it easier to keep them from extending or from extending, creating extension. Does that make sense? So move around their knee to get chest to chest, or move their knee to get chest to chest. Once I make chest to chest with my hands connected, top player wins. So again, the game can look like this. If I connect my hands, I win. Or the game can look like this over time. If I connect my hands, I win. Game can look like this. As long as I get past the knees, chest to back with my hands connected, I win. Bottom player, you're just retaining guard, but more specifically, one leg in the middle, one leg out with the knee shield. If they stand, one leg in the middle, one leg out. Everybody understand? Every time the top player wins, switch top and bottom. On three, 1, 2, 3. I did. Actually, I don't know now. I don't know. Switch top and bottom every time you win. No, one leg in the middle, one leg out. Yes. I was clear, dog. I said it, Jemmer. Nice, Rob. Bottom player, one leg in the middle, one leg out. More specifically, 1 foot out. Thanks, Lee. Think convex, think concave. I need a better way of, cause for real. What's up, bro? Use the end of the lever, move their knees. Don't just fight into the shield. Nice. Great job, Simon. Very nice. That was beautiful. Get his knee out of the way, Justice. No, you're not. Look where your hands are. Fighting hands. Yeah. End of the lever. Make him carry weight. That's what I'm talking about. You're almost through. Point his knees to the sky. Put his knees together. Yes, sir. Good, good. You're right there. Go around it. Go around it. My bad, guys. Beautiful. You're almost there, Justice. You can stand if you need to. Beautiful. Nice. Switching top and bottom every time. If there's 45 minutes left, how many rounds can you get?
9 5s.
What is that? You're good. 3 5s, right?
45?
3 5-minute rounds. If there's 15 minutes left. Yeah, because there'll be a minute in between. That'll be fine. 3 minutes late. That's cool. Nice, Steve. End of the lever. Use your hand on his leg. Yes. Move his knee. Move his foot. Make him carry your weight a little more. Yeah, it's nice. I like that. Just keep in guard, Justice. That's it. That's nice, Steve. Put his knees together for your leg. You're gone, Steve. You're gone. For your leg. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Steve. Steve's going to be out for 3 weeks after this shit. Yeah, so first of all, merengue on at all times. We're trying to, the point of this was to try to load, meaning give more focus for one player than the other. First knee shield game, let's use the knee shield to advance. Second knee shield game, let's learn how to pass it. It's rated E for everybody. Right, Nessie? Right.
Arches sometimes, the arch, but he's not.
Ian just likes to put his ass out, yeah. He'd be popping that thing.
No weight on it. He's just like,
There, look at that. Ian just be popping that thing, dude. God damn. You better relax, bro. This is like HBO After Dark, bro. God dang. Whole lot of cat, huh? Not a lot of cow. Not a lot of cow in this guy. Time. Great job. Connections. No jumping guard. No flying submissions. If you're going to carry weight, don't make them carry your weight to fall, meaning like don't trap an arm and lift them. Don't throw your knees onto theirs or your weight onto their knees. I'm all over the place talking. You know what I mean. No dumb shit. 3 5-minute rounds. On 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys can circle up here. I'm sitting by the fucking heater. You can circle up here. I'm going to be by the heater. Oh. Nice. This feels more like Danaher shit. Guys, give yourself a round of applause. Great class, great training, great focus. You didn't have to make me the center, but thanks for that. Just want to remind everybody, like the way we train, right? I just said it. I keep saying, reminding you here in the room, like the game we just did, the game which we just did. I only do that to remind you that we have intentions from every position, right? Once you were in knee shield and I yelled it to a couple of you guys, you're like, oh, I can go behind him. Oh, I can get on top. Oh, I can get on the leg. And on the top player, the same thing. Like, oh, I can get past their knees. The important part is to remind yourself as you're going live, right? You guys, we'll close it out. I'll shake hands going this way, all right? 3 claps on 3. 1, 2, 3. Great training. Great training. Great training. Great training. Great work. Great work. Great work. What's up, baby? What's up, bro? Good to see you. What's up, bro?